What's up, everyone? Caleb here with the Wise Entrepreneur, and I'm here on a hike right now. I live near Austin, Texas. We live out in the country, but today I'm out on a trail here in Austin. It's one of my favorite trails, and I just want to step in for a minute and just talk to you guys about rest time. This is what I'm doing right now, essentially. This is time for me to rest. It's time for me to decompress. It was a really busy week for me, working on my first webinar that I just put on. And so after that week, I'm like, I just need some time to rest, because it wasn't a typical week for me. It was a little bit of a harder in terms of workload, but I managed to get everything done. But now I'm out here decompressing, and that brings me back to rest. I like to call it wind down time. It's time for yourself. It's time outside of work where you're not working. You're letting your mind rest. And the reason why rest is so important is because let me give you an analogy. So think about, I'm out running right now. So I'm going to do like a 10-mile run today out on the trail. So that means like the next day, I'm probably not going to go out on a run. I'm going to have a rest day. And the next day after that, when I go out, I'm going to do an easy run. So I give my body time to rest so that my muscles can recover. And it's the same with our mind. Our mind needs rest so that we can function at our best. So when you're working hard, I don't know how much you guys work, but let's just say you're working hard. You have to remember that you need to take breaks. It's important to take breaks. It's good to take breaks. Because I'm here to tell you guys, the hustle culture is toxic. It will kill you. It will drive you to the ground. I've tried it on for size in one of my businesses before, and it didn't yield results. It only led to me feeling frustrated and more burned out. Guys, I just can't stress how important rest is. So here's kind of what rest looks like for me in my life, my business. So I only work a few hours a day. I work from about 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I'm home every day by 5 p.m. in time for dinner with my family. And I have massively productive days. And one of the biggest reasons is that I take the time to rest. So my mind every day, sorry guys, you got to see me trip there. Okay, little pattern interrupt there, guys. I'm back again. I accidentally turned off the camera right after I did that. Hopefully I can pick back up where I left off here. So I'm talking about rest and why it's important to take rest, because it rejuvenates your mind. It allows you to be fully present for the tasks and the work that you have to do each day. So let's say you currently have a habit of just constantly working nonstop. You take work home with you. You work in the evenings. And here's the deal, guys. Like, a lot of the times that work that you do in the evening time, it's lower value work. So think about it. Oftentimes it's probably stuff like checking emails, or if you own your business, maybe you're checking social media and doing things like that. Those are all lower value tasks that don't drive your business forward. In a sense, it's kind of like busy work. So working all these extra hours isn't helping our business. It isn't driving the business forward. It's honestly only hurting us. You see, I love what Cal Newport talks about this in his book, Deep Work. He's like, in order to do hard and focused work, you must learn to rest. See, one of the big problems with our society today is that we're never bored anymore. We have these devices in our pockets at all time. At any point in time, we can pick those out and entertain ourselves. So we've conditioned our minds to never be bored anymore. We're just constantly in the state of entertainment. So when we sit down to do focused work, oftentimes we're distracted. Our mind strays, we wander. We don't focus on the work we actually need to be doing. So therefore, we have this fragmented attention. We're going back between work and checking emails, checking social, back to work. So that decreases the quality of our work and also the amount of work we can get done. So if you can simply master resting and also master distraction, which rest helps you do that, you'll be a more productive person. I promise. It's worked for me. It took me several years to fully grasp the importance of rest. But once I implemented it into my life, I started having a wind down routine every day. So after 5 o'clock, I'm not working anymore. I'm not checking email. I'm not on social media. In fact, I'm not even on anymore at all, because it was not driving revenue in my business. So that's a sidebar. But all that to say, is when you allow your mind to rest, when you actually give it free space to think. Yeah, think about that. How many fresh new ideas have you had? Probably not many, because you don't have time to, you're never allowing yourself to be bored in order to do things like generate new ideas. This is another reason why rest is so important. Anyway, hope you guys found this video beneficial, and I hope it will encourage you to put more rest into your schedule. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.